What's up, guys, and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. Is Regan Grimes still working with Milos, or is he thinking about switching coaches? Why am I asking this question? Here is why. Milos was on Jay Cutler's podcast the other day, and when Jay asked about Regan's current status, this is what Milos said about that.
He's on his own, yeah, still. I mean, I don't know. He still didn't give me a call. I get a lot of messages. I still with Regan. I say, like, look, I think you told him also that it's not maybe healthy to train with me because I was killing him.
I do hope Regan sticks with Milos because we saw the best of Regan at Legion Sports and Cali Pro when Milos took over his training and diet. Previously, he was being coached by Dorian Hamilton, and with the help of Milos, Regan was able to make a great transformation within a matter of 2 weeks between the Olympia and Legion Sports. Yes, he wasn't that impressive at the Arnold Classic and Boston Pro, but in his defense, he suffered from COVID in December, and they had to slowly build up the pace for Arnold and Boston, and Milos didn't push him hard because he was still recovering. Regan just needed a break from all the competitions, and that's what he has been doing for the last 10 weeks or so. Thankfully, he is still tagging Milos in his Instagram posts, so we can hope that they will be joining teams soon to start a proper off-season for this year's Mr. Olympia. We are 7 months away from the Olympia, and there are 2 guys already who will be stepping on that stage for the very first time: Rafael and Samson. I am more excited for Samson than anyone else. He is enjoying his off time right now, and he still looks so damn good. With 1.5 weeks left for his recovery phase, Samson is more motivated than ever to start this year's off-season and take his physique to a new level. He went over 310 pounds last year, and it did pay off very well come stage time in 2022. We can all agree that if Samson keeps doing what he's doing, fills up his back, he can definitely be a future Olympia contender. Charles Griffen finally making his move of skipping New York and doing Cali Pro a week later. He will be going against a dangerous competitor here as well. In fact, a top 10 Olympian, Shaaban, who has decided to enter this show, and he's fired up more than ever because he was forced to sit out of the Arnold Classic 2022 due to an injury. Another name worth mentioning is Tonio Burton, originally a 212 competitor, who placed 9th at the Olympia last year, decided to enter Legion Sports 2 weeks later and placed 4th in open class. He immediately decided to switch from 212 to open from that point onwards, and this will be his first show ever in which he tried to grow in off-season instead of restricting himself to 212 pounds. So, his final look on stage will be interesting as well. I am surprised why a guy like Akim Williams isn't doing Cali Pro. I mean, he would easily smash this lineup. But from the progress on his IG story, he isn't close to stepping on stage. Is he considering defending the title at Puerto Rico Pro in 5 weeks? Well, we'll have to wait and see. It is a big lineup in New York, and we are expecting that more guys will enter Cali Pro, which is only a week later, because only one in New York will be the winner. Credit must be given where it's due. $Krizo at 300 pounds looks as good as anyone can be in the Pro League. He is a great character in the current era of bodybuilding, going back and forth with Sergio Oliva Jr. and some other guys have made him more famous over the years. People will always be curious how he will do in the IFBB Pro League. And if that ever happens, which is highly unlikely, but we are talking about it based on an assumption that if Krizo gets an invite to compete at the Olympia, it will be a big storyline. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you want to come back for more. Thanks for watching.